we're going to be discussing waistcoats on their own. And we are back in the building. Nope, back in the building. Nope, I am back in the building. I'm in the house. Really, I am in the house. In the house. We're shooting today's video from my house. Welcome to my home. Let's get it in. And today I'm going to be answering a question. It's quarantine, guys. It's quarantine. We've been at home for 2 months. Okay, this is interesting. And we are still in quarantine. We're here talking about waistcoats today. Even though most people are not going out in waistcoats at the moment, social distancing. These last few months have been quite humbling.
Oh, I'm broke, baby.
The whole world has sort of been brought to its knees by disease. That rhymed. It's been a while since our last video. It's been quite a while since our last video. Tell you what, I was looking at the last videos we done, and the very last video we did was, is the suit dying? This isn't exactly what I meant. Greetings from Arkansas, one of the sparsely populated American southern states. I'm wondering what your concerns are on wearing a vest, brackets waistcoat, with a sports jacket. I live in a very warm climate with very long summers, so wearing a sports jacket can be uncomfortable at times. Is this generally acceptable, or is it a faux pas? Any styling tips or warnings or lists of things not to do? Thanks in advance. Roy. Listen, thanks Roy, thanks for writing in. I'm going to address this question from more angles than what I think you're asking it from, because I think it's going to serve a bigger purpose for more people. It's a tricky one, because for me, the waistcoat is neither formal or informal when worn on its own. Yeah, I love wearing waistcoats on their own, as I'm doing right now. And it's the weirdest one, because when you think about it, a waistcoat is produced as an accompaniment to a suit. So 3 pieces, you have your jacket, your trousers, and then your waistcoat, cover up the inside. If you take off the jacket, that's fine, but it still leaves, the fact still remains that what you're wearing is a 3-piece without the jacket, so it's an incomplete outfit. So therefore, if you was to be required to wear a suit somewhere, you wearing just a waistcoat and trousers is incomplete. Now, if you're not required to wear a suit somewhere, let's say for example you're going to a birthday party and you wear whatever you want, wearing a waistcoat now and trousers brings it a bit more formal, but it's not all the way there. It's like you're wearing a suit without a jacket, so it's not casual, it's not formal. It's just in a weird place. The way in which I like to wear my waistcoats is almost as if they're statement pieces. They don't necessarily have to be seen as a formal or casual. It's just a statement piece. I'm wearing a waistcoat. I'm wearing a waistcoat and a pair of trousers. I don't even know if statement piece can be used appropriately in this situation, because most statement pieces tend to be like hats, a watch, type of shoes, over flamboyant shoes maybe. A waistcoat. It's like Pharrell and his big hats, a rapper wearing a chain. The chain is a statement piece. He could be in a plain t-shirt and a big old gold chain. Statement piece, pretty much something that you wear which stands out from the whole outfit and sort of draws the eye, pulls the attention in. So for example, when I'm saying the waistcoat is a statement piece, most people might say, well, it's not really a statement piece. You can't compare that to a hat or a chain or another accessory or a fancy jacket or whatnot. But what I can say is that you're making a statement by wearing the waistcoat and trousers without a jacket, because it's an incomplete look. Some people might disagree, but that's my opinion. It's an incomplete look because the waistcoat is supposed to go with the jacket, thus making it a 3-piece. Rules by me. But anyway, double check that. In fact, whether you agree or disagree, incomplete or complete, let me know in the comments below as well. Let me know what you think. I want to know your opinions. The statement piece is now even increased if you was to wear your waistcoat with a t-shirt. So if you wore a t-shirt, a waistcoat, and obviously trousers or whatever, now it's even more of a statement piece because you're wearing it more towards the casual line. You're wearing a formal garment in a casual manner. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's more, and I feel like the more people do things like that, then they become more statement pieces. So for example, if someone was wearing jeans, t-shirt, trainers, and then they put on a beautiful blazer, the blazer's a statement piece. That's me, that's what I think. But you're wearing a formal garment in a casual setting. I think I've just found an amazing way to explain this. I call it a statement piece because you're making a statement by wearing that composition in such a manner. Did I just make that up? More often than not, if I'm wearing it casually, I'll tend to get away with wearing a waistcoat with something less formal underneath. So for example, I won't necessarily have the shirt on. Like for example, this is just weird smart casual that I've gone for today. In all honesty, I've got the waistcoat, got the jeans, got the shirt. It's a weird smart casual. But if I was to do it casually, I would honestly go along the lines of wearing a less formal top. So for example, either a polo or a t-shirt, and a very nice t-shirt, and then wore it with jeans, and that's my casual look, statement waistcoat. If I'm now going down the smart route and wearing the waistcoat with the trousers, more often than not I'm doing it because I do like the look, but I'm also promoting what we do as a brand. I'm showing people our product. So me wearing a statement waistcoat out and about, I feel like I'm well justified in doing that. Would I say to someone, if they were going to work, going for an interview in a hot area, would I advise them to wear a waistcoat, shirt, tie and trousers? No, in my opinion. I'd either go for the jacket, no waistcoat, or just a shirt, tie and trousers. But I wouldn't go with the waistcoat personally. It's a touchy one because it depends on who you sit in front of. Now most people, if they're a stickler for the rules, they're gonna say, look, it's an incomplete suit that you're wearing when you wear a waistcoat. Ultimately, it's an incomplete suit. So I'm not sure why you'd want to turn up to an interview incomplete. Now I'm not saying that's what you asked. However, wearing a shirt and trousers is often seen as your typical. It's seen as often your typical smart casual or even business look. To be fair, without going too OTT with it, I'll take it all with a pinch of salt. Because there are no hard and fast rules when it comes to waistcoats. I don't think there are, in all honesty. I mean, one of my biggest ones I'd say is the bottom button on the waistcoat. Don't do that. Don't do that. So take The Rock, for example. Or should I say Spencer Strasmore in Ballers, the TV show, if you watch Ballers. Great show. I'll say great show. It's entertaining anyway. It's lightly entertaining. Decent suits on Spencer anyway. Now regarding Spencer, he tends to wear this look most often because he also is based in a hot climate, so Miami or I think LA as well. So it's a hot environment. He likes to look flashy in his suits and his sartorial wear. However, it's not always ideal to wear the jacket, like you said in your question. So he tends to wear a lot of shirt, trousers and waistcoat. Done. Sometimes with a tie, sometimes open collar. What I found which is interesting about The Rock, and correct me if I'm wrong, if someone knows the show better than me, then that's fine. Let me know and correct me. But I think he wears waistcoats and trousers often, but never to a big meeting. So when he, say for example, he's pitching the NFL commission or whatnot, or whoever the board are, or the NCAA to try and get a deal through, you then see him wear his waistcoat and a blazer and a jacket, the complete look. So when it comes to business and making the right impression, I wouldn't go without the jacket. Now, as this is more than likely a casual look, which I think you're asking about, I wouldn't call that fashion faux pas, no. But here's one thing though. This is one thing to bear in mind. If we stick to the theme of the show Borders, right, one thing you'll notice is that The Rock is the only one doing it. Which means everyone else in that climate will still stick to the traditional jacket, shirt and trousers. He's the only one. Now, that could be many reasons. Maybe he is committing a sin. Or maybe they just want to highlight him as the star of the show. For me, he doesn't stand out in a negative way. And more than likely, most people probably haven't even noticed until I've just pointed it out. So, who do you want to be? Everyone else or The Rock? I call him The Rock, but it's Spencer Strasmore. Anyway, we're going to do a style salute for that guy one day. So Roy, if for example you're going to be wearing this casually and you've just decided you want to wear a waistcoat and trousers out, then there's nothing wrong with that. There's no one that can say anything to you. Fashion faux pas wise, it depends on the way you want to see it. Now, when I see a guy that wears a waistcoat and trousers out and about, I don't necessarily straight away think, oof, that's a bad move, fashion faux pas. I don't think anything of the sort. It just, if someone wants to go to that level, then they can, but ultimately, if you want to own your style and you want to own wearing that, then I would by all means encourage it, because I tend to go for the old waistcoat and trousers from time to time. If there are any fashion faux pas, I wouldn't even. They're not that strong. They're not that strong. Don't wear it to an interview. I probably wouldn't wear it just hanging out with friends. That's if you're wearing a formal shirt and trousers, that is. And that's it. That's it for today's video. Fellas, now you've been at home for the last few months. Let me know in the comments below, what is your swag saying? What is your work from home attire looking like? Does it matter? That's a good question. I want to know if you guys think it matters. I know what I think, and I'll let you know afterwards, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. How you getting on? How you guys surviving? Or how you guys enjoying or not enjoying? Let me know what your quarantine life's been like. It's all been, I'll tell you one thing's for sure is that we're all experiencing the same thing at the same time. But it'll be interesting to see how everyone's perspective is, or what everyone's perspective is on it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and continue to interact with us on our several social media streams: YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks to everyone that picked up a copy of Why Style Matters on the website. Short and sweet, straight to the point, take the best bits, throw away the rest. Let's keep it moving. Until next time.